So welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to share with you sort of an unconventional way of how I usually conduct my videos. This is going to be very, very casual, and I have a little system set up here because one of the new items I had to purchase was a laundry basket, and the other one is my laundry basket that needs to go downstairs with this laundry basket. So I've sort of created a little system here on how I'm going to share the items and how I'm kind of going to pass them all over here. So it's kind of like if you have a Shop and Save in your area, a grocery store called Shop and Save, it's sort of like that, where they pull your cart around to the side and then they dump all your merchandise in there and then you go bag it yourself. So anyway, they just opened a new Dollar Tree literally within walking distance of my house. So I am absolutely thrilled to death about that because we have so many in our surrounding area, but they all carry different things and they've all been around a while. So it's not fresh and new and fully stocked. So I went to this one today just to check it out, and I'm going to share with you what I bought. Some of it's home decor, some of it is just stuff I needed for around the house. I typically, as you all know, I don't share videos like this. I typically do not share with you my shampoo, my dish detergent, stuff like that. But today, since this is all already in this basket, I'm just going to share with you everything I bought at the Dollar Tree. So let's get started. First though, this did not come from the Dollar Tree, but I wanted to share this with all of you. It is a beautiful, this is a really gorgeous bronze color, and it's an acorn, and it's a candle, and it's actually unscented, and I got this at the Cracker Barrel, and it was $9.99, and I just wanted to share this with all of you because very rarely do you see a lot of things that have a beautiful acorn. You see a lot of pumpkins and you see a lot of things that are Halloween related, but not a lot of times do you see things that are fall related in the form of a candle that are, really this pretty. So I wanted to share that with you. I got this at the Cracker Barrel yesterday, and if you spend $7,000 on a candle, they will give you a free gift box. So they wrap it in packaging paper for you, and you can put it in your box, and if you wanted to gift it to somebody, then you can do that as well. So the candle wasn't $7,000. That obviously was an exaggeration, but $10 for a candle that's about this size. It says it's 2.65 ounces. So it has about 3 hours you can burn at one time. So it's not a very generous candle, but once the candle's burned out, you can use, of course, the beautiful acorn for decor. So I wanted to share that with you all first because I thought it was really pretty and it's sort of unique. So there's that item. So now we're on to the Dollar Tree. Like I said, I needed a laundry basket, so that's what all of this is in. The first thing I picked up were these really cute acrylic little bows. And they're in the color of green, and they're for crafting. And I just thought they were really, really cute. And it doesn't say how many you get in here. But anyway, here they are, if you can see them. And they're real cute. There's quite a few in here. And they also have a little loop at the top where you can string them as well. So I thought they were really cute. So I picked those up. And then there was this sign that says, "Let your faith be bigger than your fear." And that's something that I truly believe in. It's a canvas print. And so I picked one of these up because this will hang in my home office. So I got that for $1. I thought that was a nice piece. And then I've seen some people thrifting these. Not all of our Dollar Trees carry them, but our new one does. And that is the cotton bowl stems. And I actually thought that they were made out of real branches until I approached them and realized that the stem and the stem is wrapped in like floral tape, but each of the buds are actually a plastic material, but they really looked very lifelike whenever I looked at them. So I was fooled by them, and for $1 each, I think this is a great deal because, you know, certainly if you buy them at Hobby Lobby, they're probably going to be, you know, a little bit higher quality, but I think you get the same look out of these as you would the ones from more expensive craft stores, and these were $1 each. I did not go overboard. I only bought 3 of them, but I did pick those up. And then I picked up this little, it's a stand. It stands up and it's a coffee cup. And it says, coffee because anger management is too expensive. Yeah. And I thought that was really, really cute. And it has a little kickstand on the back, so you can actually stand it up. So I picked that up, and I'm going to probably put that somewhere in my office because I do love me some coffee, although mine typically tends to be the iced caramel macchiato. For my office, I picked up a package of index cards because, quite frankly, 200 index cards for $1 is, I think that's a great deal. You can, of course, pick these up relatively inexpensive at places like Walmart and things like that, but I think 200 for $1 is a good deal. So I picked these up because I use index cards very, very frequently. And I broke my index card holder box. I actually snapped the lid off of it. And the sad thing was, my index card box was actually not from Dollar Tree. It was a really pretty, really cute box. But I broke it beyond repair. And since I'm not someone who can have a broken item and just continue to keep using it and displaying it, I bought a new one. And so this time I thought, since I broke my really nice expensive one, it would behoove me to just go with a less expensive one from the Dollar Tree. It's going to serve its purpose and it'll be fine. So I got that. And then I've shared these before and many people have hauled them, but I really do like these. They're these little candles. This one is the Coastal Pine with the gold label. I always hate that you kind of can't see all the way with the lighting. But anyway, any of you who have ever thrifted from or purchased these from the Dollar Tree, you know what I'm talking about. And so I got one of the real pale mint colored, and then I got the navy. I actually really like the way that these burn. I don't keep the jars afterwards. I know that you can, and it would be great to clean it out and to put paper clips in, or, you know, push pins or something readily available, and just have a nice little cute label there. But I don't. I usually will dispose of them. But I have a very large candle on my desk. If you saw my office tour video, you know that the front of my desk is round, and then the sides are at like an L shape, and they're glass. So on the back side to my right, I have a really large candle in this beautiful double wall candle display, but I don't have one that sits sort of in front of me where I get to enjoy it, and these are the perfect size for my desk. So I picked up 2 of those, Ocean Mist and Coastal Pine, and they're going to be, I think, just perfect, and both scents are really nice, and I like the colors of each of those. And also for my office, I picked up 2 of these steno pads. They're 100 sheets each. I picked up one that flips this way, and then I purchased one that flips open like a book. I use these a lot as well. Of course, you can imagine with running an online retail store, things like these are great to have readily available, and so I picked up one of each of those. And then now we get into like the really boring stuff. Like I picked up a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser because I use those to clean out my sinks. So I have several of them. That's why I only got one more. Actually, I got two. Here's the other one. And then I picked up some toothpaste. This Colgate Total toothpaste I really like. I also like the Optic White. So I switch back and forth, but for $1, I always pick those up, and we always have toothpaste stocked and extra toothbrushes and stuff like that. And then the Spick and Span spray. I love this stuff, and I know they sell it in lavender, but here's my thing. I'm an antibacterial cleaner. If it's not an antibacterial agent, I don't use it. So everything in my house that I spray, I use antibacterial. I do have a lot of the more expensive stuff, but for just a quick cleanup, I don't like to use that. So I always like to have this on hand because I use this just for a quick cleanup. If I'm going to do a thorough cleaning, lifting appliances, moving out, canister sets, taking everything down off of the kitchen counter, then I'm going to use my more expensive stuff and I'm going to do a more in-depth cleaning. But for spot cleaning, I like the Spick and Span, and for $1, this is antibacterial. So I picked that up because I always like to have that on hand as well. And then the last two things are some bubble wrap and some brown packaging paper. I use this brown packing paper for a lot of stuff. I use it for gift wrapping. If I ship packages out to anyone, which I don't ship anything out from my store, but if I do personally, I like to use this to pack inside the box around the bubble wrap. So I always have this on hand somewhere. And so I picked that up as well. And then the last thing, the star of the show, which is absolutely silly, is this laundry basket. I picked this up because I have a system when I'm doing my laundry. Our laundry is in the basement. I'm sure there are thousands of other fabulous ways to do your laundry, but when our house was built, it was built in the 50s, and our washer is on this side, and our dryer is on this side, and it's way across the basement. So I have to have what I call a transport laundry basket, because when you walk up to the dryer and you take the clothes out and you fill your laundry basket, then you have clothes in the washer that have to get to the dryer, and how do you get them there other than carrying them in your hands and dropping the socks and all of that? So I always have a transport basket downstairs, because this basket always sits at the top of our basement stairs, and then we will unload our individual laundry baskets. Sean has a laundry basket in his closet. I have one in my closet. And then on laundry day, we take those, empty them into this basket. I take it all downstairs. We do the laundry. This comes back up so that in between laundry time, we can continue to fill this. So there's always got to be a transport basket downstairs, because this one lives up here, basically. So the one that I had, again, was a nicer, I may as well just leave this up here, I'm not done talking about it, was a nicer, more expensive basket, and I had it for many, many years, and it finally just gave way. So a Dollar Tree laundry basket, I think, is just going to work fine for the purpose that I need it for. So now you guys know how I do my laundry too. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with all of you. Like I said, it's a very unconventional way of how I typically do my videos, but it's Sunday. We've been very, very busy this weekend, personally and professionally, because running an online store also, there's no such thing as weekends, and I'm perfectly fine with that. We've been very busy this weekend, so I've had work to do. I have more work to do this afternoon. So I just wanted to share this video with all of you very quickly because the cotton bowl stems, if you haven't seen them in your Dollar Tree, keep an eye out for those. If you have a Cracker Barrel, pick up that beautiful acorn candle because like I said, you can use that for things in the future. And then I shared with you a few of my business pieces that I use in my office that I like to pick up from the Dollar Tree. So, having said all of that, I hope you all have a wonderful end to your weekend and that you've had a great weekend. Check out my video description for links to all my social media sites. My Instagram, my Pinterest, my business Facebook page is on there. The online At Home with Zane store is on there. We have so many lovely new things. We're sharing a lot of our Christmas items because, as I said once before, extended shipping time. I want to make sure everybody gets everything in time to have it for the holidays to start decorating. So go over and check that out. Lots of new wonderful fashion jewelry pieces are in there. So if you haven't done so, check out my store and the link to all my social media sites. I say this at the end of my video because I share a lot of stuff on my Facebook page and on my Instagram that I don't share over here because it's not in the form of a video. It is a picture or a post. And the At Home with Zane Facebook business page actually gets a lot of little funny things that happen here in our household. I will share those over there as well because I like to, be transparent and share funny things with all of you as much as I do the serious nitty-gritty business side. I also like to share the lighthearted side as well. So if you haven't done so, be sure and check those links out because I share stuff over there all the time that you may not see. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and we will look for you the next time.